Sipping this lean, I'm living carefree. Da da da. LSD for me and you. Keep up, please. You can't judge nobody, so don't judge me. I just like smoking that weed. I just like smoking that weed.
Hi YouTube, it's your girl Paris London Friends here, back with another video. And today I'm gonna tell reasons why you shouldn't work at Walmart. If you guys are new to my channel, hi, my name is Paris. A lot of people who I've known worked at Walmart before, and they literally say the same thing every time. Stuff that I went through every time. So let's get into the story. So let me drink. If you guys didn't know, I used to work at Walmart for like a year and a half. I mean, it was a good job overall, but it's a lot of stuff that comes into it. And me, I can't speak for super centers because I worked at a neighborhood market, but I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, because even though a neighborhood market is smaller, stuff goes around faster and it's even more messy in my opinion. The first reason why I would never ever go back to Walmart is because it's messy. But what I mean by messy, people are dramatized. Like, y'all, it be like older people. Like, I was like the youngest person, I believe, working in my department. It wasn't really much young people working there unless they was working up front at night. But me, I was working like throughout the morning. So when I tell y'all it was messy, it was messy. I was always in the back, so I probably didn't get to experience the mess that was going on in the front, but I heard the mess that was going on in front. But it was a mess going on in the back too. It's a small store. Like, people, you know, will ask, like, as soon as you know, first work there, they'll ask about you, you know, try to be nosy but not being nosy, trying to get to know you because you're new. Don't ever tell nobody your business. That's like a key factor in every workplace. Don't tell nobody your business. But I'm telling you, at Walmart, don't tell nobody your business at all. Like, not even how old you are. Like, if somebody asks you how old you are, I wouldn't even tell them. I'd be like, why is that any of your business? But don't even tell nobody like what you do, what you go to school for, if you go to school, like nothing. Be to yourself. Y'all, I remember I told this one lady that I have family from this certain town or whatever, and next thing you know, like the next day, literally the next day at work, it was this man calling me, "What's up, cousin? You're my cousin," this and that. And I'm like, I don't know you. I eventually found out this was my cousin only because the lady told him where my family is from, and I guess he wasn't like really my cousin, but he was like best friends with my uncle. So yeah, that's a prime example. People are messy. Well, not messy, but they tell your business. This is how messy it was. People was dating the managers, and the managers, you know, was dating the other workers. So the manager was dating like more than 3 people at a time, and then they'll get into it because the manager, you know, trying to talk to all of them, and they'll get mad type shit. No ma'am, no ma'am. Another thing, like, messy wise, like, people will try to kiss the manager's ass, like literally suck up to them, kiss their ass. You would never see me kissing ass, because at the end of the day, this is not what I want to do forever, so I don't give a fuck. So yeah, like, people was kissing the manager ass, talking about the other employees, like, oh yeah, they're not coming to work. I don't know why they don't want to come to work. Bitch, the fuck is that any of your business? They'll try to add you on Facebook. People will go out literally, like, not come in that day, and they'll be like, they probably went out the day before or go out that night, and they'll like lie and say, oh, I had to go to the doctor, I was sick, or you know, and people will have you up on Facebook and be like, nah, this is where she was at, like, this is where she was at, she was out partying, this and that. That's messy as fuck. Mind your business. That's why I don't add people from my workplace. The customers, I mean, customers are gonna be customers everywhere, but Walmart customers are literally a different breed. So y'all, I used to work in OGP. If you don't know what OGP is, it stands for online grocery pickup. So people will literally order online, and laziness. Like, well, not laziness, but it was for people who couldn't come into the store and, you know, get their own groceries. I would say like disabled people or mothers that don't want to bring their kids into the store because, you know, it's a handful, stuff like that. But it was literally lazy people coming. Like, so anyways, I used to work for online grocery pickup. They order their food online, and once they have to come at a certain time, the people will see me come out, and I used to load up their groceries. So yeah, I used to load it up. Like, some people wouldn't even get out and help, and they used to have like their whole grocery list. Like, they needed to restock up, and it used to be like 11 blue totes. If I got a picture, I'm insert it. Yeah, so it was like easy doing, you know, OGP. It was easy as fuck because we were in a super center, so we wasn't getting that many orders. When COVID broke out, as you know, this is online grocery pickup. People didn't want to come inside the store, so what they did was, you guessed it, they ordered their groceries online and came to pick it up. So this is why I say this is a flaw in Walmart, because I was the only person loading up the groceries. I guess because before that I was quote unquote good, and Walmart do kind of got like a big turnover rate. So, well, they don't got a big turnover rate, but a lot of people come and go. Like, I used to see a lot of people every day, and it was just a little neighborhood market. So I was literally like the only person that stayed as the dispenser, and I was the only person that knew how to do it. And everybody who, you know, tried to train and do it didn't want to do it because they were outside in the heat. And me, I was like, you know what, I don't really give a fuck because I've been doing this for so long. The heat doesn't faze me. I'm gonna come right back into the cold air. And yes, I was getting sick because I was going into like a freezer, then I would go outside in the heat and then do it over again. I used to get sick a lot. I was like the only person dispensing, and when COVID broke out, bruh, I was literally the only person doing everything. And just imagine like having, you know, 50 orders a day. That's not really a lot. That means 50 people are gonna come with it. So people are gonna come from 8 to 8. 50 people, 8 to 8. So that wasn't really that much, but we thought it was that much because that's all we've been, you know, used to. So then when COVID broke out, this is like one of the reasons why I left Walmart. Once COVID broke out, I was literally the only person there. I literally came in from 50 orders, and the next day I came in to 130 orders, and I had to do all those orders myself. I forgot to add this on the customers part, but the customers, y'all, I ran into some racist customers. It was one time I went looking for a new job was actually because I had got a racial ass comment. Like, one white lady, of course, I'm not gonna say of course, but a white lady, she came in. I guess she was mad because her groceries were placed for a certain time, but this was during COVID, so we weren't used to having so many orders, so her order wasn't ready. But when people orders aren't ready, it literally sends them a text message like, okay, your order is delayed, we will text you whenever your groceries are ready. But instead of looking at the text message like, you know, a sane person, this did it, and she came when her groceries wasn't ready. So she was literally gonna have to sit for 2 hours and wait for her groceries to be ready because we were like, you know, backed all the way up. And so I guess she got mad at me, and I told her, like, I tried to explain the same thing I just told y'all. I tried to explain to her like, your groceries aren't ready because, you know, we have a high volume of, you know, groceries that we need to pick and stuff like that. And I'm trying to tell her, and she sat up here like kept saying, well, I'm here, can y'all just go ahead and get my groceries? And I'm like, it doesn't work like that, like, because we have a system, and the system not gonna let us just pick her groceries. Basically, like, she was trying to say that, and I was like, well, no ma'am, it doesn't work like that. And then she cut me off and was like, do you speak English? I'm sitting up here like, bitch, you got me fucked up. She was like, ma'am, I don't think you're hearing me. Do you speak English? Like, she just kept asking me, do I speak English? And I'm sitting up here like, obviously, you're not understanding what the I'm saying. So I was mad. The managers, you will have some nasty ass managers, like at super centers. I've heard that you don't even meet all your managers. Like, you don't even know who your managers are, which is bad because at a workplace, I would want to know my managers. I would want to know who's going over my schedule. I want to know who's making my schedule. I want to know who's handling my checks. I want to know who's over me, just in case something bad happens and I need to come to you because I'm not feeling like I'm getting treated right. That's why, like, I don't want to work in the, well, I never would want to work in the Supercenter, or I never want to work at Walmart, period. Also, like, a blessing, because I was working at a neighborhood market, and I'm not gonna say what neighborhood market I was working at, but literally the manager was co-workers, was having sex with the co-workers. And I did know that because people used to make jokes here and there, and he was highly like open with it because he was literally like showing favoritism, sitting up here like, this is weird. Every time when he'll come around, they'd be like, oh my god, he's coming. Used to pull up their pants, try to show their ass like, man, what you doing? But yeah, like, the managers were hell. Just Walmart is, to me, is unprofessional. I mean, it was good for the first, couple of months. It was good for like the first 5 months. I literally, a positive thing about it, I literally got Employee of the Month within the first 2 months. But after that, I never got it again because who finna kiss ass? Not me. I got that off of hard work and being nice to people. That's just my character. It was a bad place to work at, like, especially if you like positive environments. If you're not like one of them, like, I would want to work in a positive environment. Another thing, like, okay, like I said, y'all will be working with older people. So me, I'm sitting up here like, okay, I kind of like working with older people because it's like they're more wise and they will give you more advice and shit like that. Y'all, older people act like kids, literally act like kids. I remember, bless this lady heart, oh my god. I remember I was working at Walmart, and like this was like over months and months and months and months they used to do this to this lady. So it was like this lady, she was my friend, we're gonna name her Karen, but she wasn't a Karen. And the other lady, we're gonna name her Louise. So Karen and her friends, like, she had like 3 other friends, they were like always like mean as fuck. But I mean, they wasn't ever mean to me because I mean, I'm young, okay? So I kind of get a pass with stuff because I'm not gonna let nobody be mean to me. But like, they were older. They was like 40, and I said older, not old. They were 40 and I'm like 19 at the time. So I'm sitting up here like talking to them, and we get a new person named Louise. So Louise come in, she just want to work, she just want to move up. Like, she's a hard worker. Bless this lady heart, she still works there to this day. When she first came in, like, she was already on a top tier. Like, this lady was not playing no games. She has kids and all that stuff. She was like 30, almost going on 40. So I guess Karen and her friends were like jealous of it, and they started bullying her. Like, how are you this old and miserable to bully somebody, and you're mad because you're not in the same place as her because you have an attitude 24/7? Nobody ain't finna give you opportunities and you act like that. Like, you don't get rewarded for having a bad attitude every day. So Louise, she used to cry every day, and I felt so bad because she has shit going on at home, and then on top of that, she had to come to fucking work where people bully her for being a good worker. But at the same time, you're old as fuck. Why are you letting these ladies bully you? So yeah, like, they used to bully her. They used to talk shit about her. Like, every time when she come in the back room, they'll be like, look at her stank ass, she wearing pants all day. Or look at her, she always kissing the manager's asses and shit, like loud as fuck so she could hear. And like, she used to just walk out and cry, and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, that's weird. And then they'll hire old people. Okay, so when I say old, I mean like 50, 60, 70. So they hired this one old lady, and they put her in the same position I was working. And I love this lady to this day. I love her. Like, I love older people. She was the best person I worked with in ages. So she was so nice to me, stuff like that. She was just like, a South belle. So she was very country. Well, no, she was from Delaware actually, but she was really, really nice. So, but she was older of age and she smoked cigarettes like a lot. So it was just like, she wasn't in the best, you know, health condition. So they put her literally in the same position I was working. And that position is very physical. Like, you have to lift totes and you have to bring them out. And the totes are really, really heavy. Dog food is heavy. I didn't know how much dog food weighed until I was picking it up every day. Yeah, not even me, like, with me being young, it was still kind of a struggle on me because I'm so small. But they had me back there and they had her back there, which, you know, she wasn't in the best health. So they had her and she could never do anything. Like, she was always hurting, her back was messed up. One time she, you know, fucking passed out. And I'm sitting up here like, y'all need to put these younger people back here or some shit, because I can't work with her if she's always hurting. And I'm feeling bad, so I'm doing twice as much as the work. Well, twice as much as her. Like, I'm doing twice the work because she can't do it. And I'm feeling bad because I'm that type of person. Like, if I feel bad for you, I'm gonna help. She used to be like, don't do it, don't do it. And the next thing you know, she complained about her foot or complained about her back. And I knew it was fucking hurting her because you could see the pain in her face. I'm like, these people don't give a fuck. And she kept telling them, yeah, the managers don't give a fuck. That's another thing. But she kept telling them, like, my back hurts. Can I just, you know, pick or something? Can I just, you know, pick the groceries? And they wouldn't let her do it. Like, she was always dispensing. And I just felt bad for her. Like, y'all see she's not in the best health condition. Why is y'all having her back here like that? If I think of some more stuff, I will make another video if y'all want me to make another video. I'm about to go into work. I got like 10 more minutes. If you guys enjoyed this video, y'all already know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe button. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.